Hey everybody, it's JJ here and welcome back to the channel. I am excited about talking about tonight's book because it's been on my to be read pile for quite a while. And it's one of those books I've put off talking about, partly because I wanted to read the second book. Because I felt like the second book was sort of going to shape the way I saw book one. And man alive, did it do that. The book I'm talking about, of course, is Red Rising, book one in the Red Rising trilogy by Pierce Brown. Now, this book, holy smokes, this series is really good. It hits me in all the right spot. I love stories where a rebellion is sort of rising up, especially when it's a quiet, unknown rebellion. This is a series that's set in space. It is set primarily on Mars, and it operates on a caste system. The entire society operates on this weird, strange caste system that is governed by color. So you have Reds, which is sort of the blue collar type folks, and that's what our main character Darrow is. He is a hell diver who is a miner, and he is living underground, mining for resources in order to help Mars begin to terraform. That is his goal at the beginning of the story. So there's the next level, which is Blues, and those are sort of like, the ones who sort of pilot ships and things like that. And our IT type folks, I guess you could say. Whites, which are like doctors and nurses. And then there's Pinks, which are the service industry. And when I say service industry, I mean all of the service industry. And then there are Coppers and other oranges. And eventually you get up to Golds, which are sort of like the elites of society. And not only the elites of society, they govern society. They rule society. And they act as if they are gods over everybody below. And everybody below them sort of looks up as if they are gods as well. What ends up happening is Darrow and his family, along with this giant community, are living underground in Mars. And as a result of living underground, they are mining, believing that what they are doing is a mission to terraform Mars. What they don't realize, it's a lie. And Mars has not only been terraformed, it has fully been colonized. And basically, they're just slaves. And through a series of unfortunate events, because I don't want to give spoilers away, Darrow ends up leaving the mines. He ends up leaving this underground world and going up to the surface and becoming a Gold through a very, what I would call, painful process. He becomes a Gold. As a result of coming to Gold, he goes to what they call the Institute. His aptitude tests are off the charts. Nobody's done what he's done. They actually think he has cheated, but he hasn't. He goes to the Institute, which is sort of like Hogwarts for Golds. And there he takes part in what they call these games. And these games is like a giant game of capture the flag. And everybody, there's certain houses. They're all grouped in together in houses. And their job is to protect their fortress and their flag. And Darrow ends up leading his house and leading his house to not only protect their flag, but capture the other flags. It is fun, it is unique, it is cool, and it is twisty in many, many ways. So, I think this sets up book two the best. And book two, Golden Sun, I'm going to do a review on it next. Man, did that book hit me. That book hit me in so many ways. It tore me up. I actually think I need a recovery novel between it and the third book when I go to read it. But I might just jump right into the third book because I'm dying to know what happens. But this book right here sets everything up going into book two, and I think it does such a great job. Are there things in this book that I don't like? Yes, there are times where I feel like the pacing is just a little too slow, but that's my personal taste. That's not a negative about the book. It's just my personal ADHD brain doesn't need. But it's still so stinking good. I would actually read this again. So I give it 4 stars. That's it's a book I'd read again because of the fact that it sets Golden Sun up. And actually, maybe in a couple years, I will go back and reread this because I think there's a lot of things I missed the first time around that I didn't really think about until I got the Golden Sun. And I'm like, wait a minute, was that in book 1? Yes, it was in book 1. So that's my review on this. This is a great book. I love it. It's excellent. It's one of those type of stories that you just want to root for them. Even if they're doing things that are on the border of immoral or flirt the boundaries or step over the line of what is right versus what is wrong, but you can't help but root for them. Pierce Brown is not afraid to make his characters not only struggle to reach their goals, but just flat out throws them on the ground, runs them over with a bulldozer, and then flattens them with a giant boulder. That is what he does, and I love it. The struggle is real. This is one of those that I think the characters are punished more than in any other book I've read in a long time. So, go check it out. Red Rising by Pierce Browns. I give it 4 stars. And I am going to go nuts on my next video about Golden Sun because I absolutely was just shocked and stunned by that book. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you read Red Rising. I would love to hear it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Later.